What's going on, everybody? It's the AmericanSpyFox, and yes, this is a video game I'm playing. I wanted to thank all of my original subscribers. A lot of people may not know that I started out about 3 years ago as a video game channel, and it was around 1,700 to 2,000 subscribers that I switched and started talking about music. I'm curious to know how many of you out there play video games, what kind of video games you like to play, and if you'd be interested in now and then, every once in a blue moon, seeing a video game on the channel, or a video game review, or a video game explanation. Video games these days aren't like when we were kids, and they're not made for kids anymore. They're made for all ages. Some of them are made specifically for adults, like the game I'm playing today. Dead Space 2 is a very adult-themed horror game, and it will creep you out if you watch it. I would like to personally take enigmatic video games and give them explanations, make explanation videos out of them. And again, it would be something I only do now and then. Not to worry, the music's here to stay. Alice in Chains is actually going to be next. And then in the next Nirvana series video, the one that I just released about Kurt and Courtney meeting, that video is going to tie in to the next Nirvana series video. That's why I put it out. It's not a part of the series, it's a standalone, but it does tie into more things I want to say in Nirvana number 11. Having said all that, have a look at this. I personally did not get into video games, believe it or not, until I was about 30 years old. I never really got into games as a kid. I was always outside or skateboarding, playing drums in a band. I played basketball for my high school. I never played video games. I played Mario as a kid, and I think Sonic the Hedgehog, and that's about it. Besides that, the only time I played video games is when I went to my friends' houses, and most of them were obsessed with them. When I was around 30, I started playing this game called Dark Souls, and it just sucked me in to video games. Since then, I play all types: horror games, first-person shooters, RPGs, 2D platformers, you name it, I've probably played it. So I encourage any of you adults out there, if you think, video games are for kids, they're a big waste of time, it's actually good stress relief. It's a lot better than being an alcoholic, I can tell you that. Have a look-see, you might find out that video games are a lot more mature than what you thought. Ladies and gentlemen, I am the AmericanSpyFox, and today I decided I wanted to do something I hadn't done in a long time, and that's play a video game. Dead Space 2 happens to be one of my favorite creepy sci-fi thriller horror first-person shooter games of all time. I'm curious to know how many of you out there also play video games. I'm also curious if any of you subscribed to the channel originally because of video games. Remember, I started out as a gaming channel. I had about 2,000 subscribers before I started doing the whole music thing. We're gonna play, and don't worry, this is a one-off. I'm going right back to the music series, and we'll talk more about the channel as we go along. New game. We will play Survivalist. I'll let you guys watch the cutscene, and then we'll talk more about the channel and what's going on in the game. This is back when Electronic Arts owned BioWare and Visceral Games, and they actually made good games that didn't have loot boxes in them, which is basically legalized gambling for children.
Isaac, are you there? Come in, Isaac. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
Good. You're right, Isaac. The Ishimur is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Enjoy it while it lasts. You know they're gonna decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you.
For what?
For just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far, because you made me stick with it.
I'll just remember, I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting on a range there, like. Isaac? Isaac, can you hear me? Look, I'm gonna call you back as soon as I can, okay?
Isaac! You were drifting away for a moment there, Mr. Clarke. I believe you were telling me about your nightmares that you've been having. About your dead girlfriend. What was her name?
Nicole.
I didn't want it to end like this.
dead girlfriend.
I really wanted to see you again. Just once. I loved you. I always loved you.
Yes. Nicole Brennan. She was a senior medical officer stationed aboard a Planet Cracker class vessel.
Hey, Shimura.
I actually went to high school with an.
Yes. Part of a mining operation on Aegis 7. I understand communications went down shortly after their arrival. You were part of the repair mission. What did you find aboard that ship, Isaac?
I found something.
What did they find aboard the ship, Isaac?
The marker.
Did you have contact with this marker? It made you see things, didn't it? Things you didn't want to see.
It spoke to me.
And what did it say, Isaac? What did it say to you, Isaac?
It's Courtney Love.
Isaac.
Sucking the soul out of Isaac Clarke.
Isaac. Isaac, can you hear me?
Okay. Game's about ready to start.
Dana, I found Isaac Clarke. Repeat, I have him.
Great work, Franco. Be careful. He's been out a long time.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Good, good. Steady, steady, steady. We gotta get you out of this straitjacket. Where am I? Alright, I know you're confused right now. I can explain everything, but you gotta trust me, okay? Listen, you're in terrible, terrible danger.
Oh! Headshot. Now he'll transform. It's like this alien race that turns people into these creatures they call necromorphs. Okay, time to run. Time to run, and then we'll talk. Let's run. Come on, let's go. Goodbye. Ooh, good. Okay, I think I go left here. Yes. And right. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit. Kapow! Alright. So we're playing as Isaac Clarke. He works for a mining company. Obviously, this is futuristic. What they do is they go and exploit other planets. They called their ships planet crackers. Earth's resources have been depleted. In order for people on Earth to continue to have internet and electricity and all the comforts of life, we go to other planets, we take all the gas, the oil, the gold, the silver, whatever, and just leave the planet barren. The company that Isaac and his girlfriend, Nicole, which you saw in the cutscene at the beginning, the mining company they worked for, her ship went to this planet where some kind of alien race started taking over their minds and all this weird shit happens. And it's just a tremendous story. If you're into video games and you've never played the Dead Space trilogy, you really should. Even though they're older games, the graphics still hold up. But yeah, it'd been a long time since I'd played it. Uh-oh. Now you heard that soldier yell, "Clarke, take him down!" At this point in the game, we don't really understand our role or why they want to kill all the subjects. This is, oh Jesus. Secure area, no patients beyond this point.
Director Tiedemann to all project personnel. I want the key subjects terminated and the facility scrubbed. This is not a drill. Tiedemann out.
The key subjects terminated and the facility scrubbed. So obviously this company is trying to kill us, me and all the other subjects, and we don't know the reason why yet. Observation room. As I said, for those of you who didn't know, I did start out as a gaming channel. I think it was around maybe 2,000 subscribers. I started doing music. Not to worry, Alice in Chains will be next. I just wanted a break. I just wanted to do something different.
My eye's looking much better today, yes, don't you think?
It hurts. It still hurts.
Yes, I'll schedule you for another session tomorrow. No, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think I can take another session. I don't care. First thing tomorrow. Now let's talk about what you saw today. Come on, Strauss. I'm here to help you. It was black. Deep black and glowing red with symbols. Symbols whispered to me. And what did the symbols whisper to you? Come on, Strauss. What? It was just short. It was just short, but it put so much stuff in my head, so much shit in my head. There's no more room for anything.
I can't remember what she looks like. Why can't I remember what she looks
The
like?
symbols, Strauss. What did the symbols tell you? They told me that it wasn't my fault. I didn't kill
See,
him.
down here is some of the observation rooms where they had these people. Do you want to see?
And we'll try another session first thing in the morning.
Let's keep going. If you've never watched the movie Event Horizon, I believe it's a 90s movie called Event Horizon. Watch Event Horizon and you'll understand sort of the concept for Dead Space. These people see something, it takes over their minds. Oh, fuck.
Come on, man. Patient 4. I remember you. Tideman said all the key subjects need to be eliminated, terminated. There's one more. Listen to me, man. What matters? Listen to me. We can both get out of here. Just cut me out of this straitjacket. No one's getting out of here alive. No one. Don't do it.
He's lost his mind.
There's no escaping from what I've done. Take it easy, buddy. Just take it easy. Your rig is red. It's red. There's a health pack and a flashlight in that wall locker. You should grab them. Go ahead. Take it. I won't be needing it anymore.
So the rig is the exoskeleton. It tells us our health. I'll press Q to heal. And now we have a flashlight.
Isaac, we're all gonna burn for what we did to you.
Oh, shit. He says we're all gonna burn for what we did to you. Oh, man. What a horrible death, bruh. We need to go this way. So yeah, the last Nirvana video I did... Shit.
Clarke. Isaac Clarke, is that you?
Who are you?
My name is Dana. I'm the one trying to rescue you.
Why? What's going on?
You're suffering from a unique form of dementia, Isaac. Something you contracted on Aegis 7.
How do you know that? How do you know all this about me?
Your dementia will kill you. But if you can get here, I can treat you and get you to safety.
Why should I trust you?
Because I'm not the one shooting at you.
Fuck.
Just follow the route I'm sending you.
Follow the route I'm sending you. Rec room. Okay. We're going into the patient rec room. So the thing is, the last video I put out about when Kurt met Courtney, it's not a part of the Nirvana series. However, it ties into the next video and what I want to talk about in the next video. I think people will understand better once the next video comes out. There's a lot of points that need to be made, and they're not made very quickly. It sometimes takes a lot of explaining before, you know, you can really get your point across. Or at least it does for me. What the... Did you guys see that? What the fuck? Okay. What in the hell's all this? Drawings of the marker. It's like an observation hall. What's that over there? Oh, book! Oh, it scared the piss out of me. Toy gun box? Could have sworn I seen something. Yeah. Press tab.
Orderly TPS report 1418. The recent realization that the popsicle sticks were being constructed into marker-like miniatures for over a year has led to a search of the unit for any other such phenomena. It appears widespread, with marker forms being made out of medication bottles, hypodermic needles, and even toiletry items like nail clippers and tweezers. The research teams have all been notified of the discovery.
Kind of reminds you of The Walking Dead, huh? The hospital scene? Okay, accept. Overwrite, yes. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Ew, good. Shower room. Look. Isaac.
What the hell?
Okay. I think I've run out of time for this video. I'd like to continue. I'd like to do a whole walkthrough of Dead Space 2, and we can continue talking about video games and music. Really, this was sort of a, I guess you would say, a test. I wanted to see how many of my subscribers out there are into video games, what kind of video games you play, and if you'd be interested in not only seeing gaming walkthroughs, but gaming reviews, where I could just explain video games and the plot and what they mean and how good they are. You know what a fucking gaming review is. So, if any of you are into that sort of thing, let me know. And let me know what kind of video games you like to play. I will come back with a part 2 if this does well, and maybe we'll play an entire walkthrough of Dead Space 2. If not, that's fine too. Regardless, we're going to be continuing with Nirvana and Alice in Chains. That's a given. So, I'll see you guys in the next episode. It was fun while it lasted. This is the American Spy Fox saying bye-bye.